Trey, it's a few games in a row now between you and Miles. The assist to turnover numbers are good. The offensive numbers are good. I think even tonight Miles had 9 rebounds. Just how's that chemistry between the two of you? I know that kind of thing takes time, but you're about halfway through the season now. Where do you feel like you two are in terms of being maybe the two that always kind of have your hands on the wheel for this team?
Yeah, I think it's great. I think just we're continuing to get better and grow as a team. And I think that connection between him and I is getting there. I mean, I got to think. I missed the whole summer, so it was very tough for me to miss that and miss that time with the guys on the court. And I mean, I didn't really get to start playing until end of October, September time. So just missing that time, it was tough to beginning of the year to kind of have that connection. But now, since I've been on the court, we're starting to me being able to feed off other guys and stuff. So just learn how each other and how we play, and it's been good. So just to continue to build on that.
Yeah, Trey, on Omar, I think over the last 3 years, averaging like 22 and 11 or 12. Is this effort? Is this energy? Is this matchup? What do you kind of see within that?
I think it's everything. We knew what we were getting with him, and we knew how dominant he was and how he has been in the past. So just him getting back to that and being able to dominate games with his size and not only scoring it, but just affecting shots on the defensive end and being a leader and talking on the defensive end. Just those things have been so huge, and it's carried over and to him playing better. And I think it's been great to see that, and it's making us better as a team, obviously.
Trey, you've been through it all as a veteran. With McKenzie, his season seems some really highs and lows. Today at an off night, what do you kind of tell him? As he's kind of searching for consistency as a young player.
Yeah, he's a guy that can get it going whenever. So I think just knowing that, obviously there's going to be times where it's not your night, and that's what good teams are all about. It's teams that can win when guys are not playing as well, and other guys can pick it up for them. So just knowing that next game we're going to need him to step it up, and he's going to be ready, and to continue to build that confidence with him. Because, he's a confident player, and he makes shots, and he's a shot maker for us. So we know that he's going to do that for us, and we just got to continue to get him in the right spots to make shots. So just continue to tell him that he's going to be fine. It's one game, and we won. So as long as we win, then the day doesn't matter. We're trying to win as a team, so it's good.
Yeah, for both of you guys, just wanted to get your thoughts. Next 11 games are all quad 1 games. What are 3 or 4 things you look at and you feel you guys need to do consistently well to have a good run here?
I think it's just one game at a time. It's whenever you go on the road, we're focused on our next game, which is Iowa, and whenever you go on the road, it's always challenging, and you gotta bring it. So just focusing it in on Iowa and knowing what we got to do, and it starts tomorrow with our preparation. We got a 2-day prep to focus on them and go in there and see what we can do.
I think personally it's defense and rebounding. I think, at the beginning of the season, you go back to the trip down to the Bahamas, the biggest issue for us was guarding. We were getting killed by Louisville and Gonzaga, couldn't guard anybody. And in the last 10 games, I think we've out-rebounded our opponents. But I think, to be able to continue to be successful in the Big Ten in a physical league, we got to keep defending and rebounding. And I think what we've been doing in the past, five Big Ten games now, last 3, has been great.
Luke, you talk about the defense. How has that helped you guys offensively push the tempo as well over this last 5 games or so?
Yeah, it helps big time, especially when we out-rebound the other team. One of the big something we emphasize in practice is, going to get offensive rebounds. I know our numbers have definitely gone up big time since the middle of the season or the early season. But it just helps us out by getting us easy looks. Miles is one of the more dynamic guards in the open court in the country, not even the Big Ten, the country. So if we can get the ball in his hands after a missed shot, get it to Gallo, who's a great decision maker, and let our wings run. Me, Mac, Tuck, all the guys that can make plays, whether it's shooting the ball or getting to the rim, just spacing the floor. And being able to play off of a defensive rebound after a great defensive possession has been really important to us.
Trey, you guys are down 22-12, got it back to 24-24 tie in a few minutes. What was that turning point? What sparked that comeback right there?
They came out the gate pretty physical, and I think it shocked us a little bit, but the way we responded was great. And I think just punching back, and it was big for us. And the way we responded was great. Obviously, we made some shots, but we started to defend and got back in transition because I think they hurt us a little bit early on with them getting quick stops. And our shot selection wasn't great again in the game. But we started to get open looks we wanted. We were able to turn it around.
Trey, you mentioned the late start you got in terms of building a chemistry with your teammates. In respect to Omar, what have you learned over the course of the games in terms of feeding him the best position, the best opportunity to feed him to score? What have you learned about working with him over the course of the year? Because it seems like lately, especially, he's been working off of pick and rolls and getting a lot of opportunities that way.
Yeah, I think just knowing his game and knowing what he can do, and our spacing has been better too. Just the way we can find him inside, and the way he's able to seal guys is great. And so, just knowing that his size is an advantage, and we're using that to our advantage, and the guards be able to get downhill because he sets screens, and that's one thing we try to emphasize is him setting screens because he's going to be open. Because when he knocks guys off, we're going to be able to find ways to get downhill and find him with that lob or drop-offs and stuff. So he's done a great job of that, and just also the impact he's made on the offensive glass, just the tip-outs and everything he's done. He's going to get rewarded for that because he's playing harder, and the way he's just dominating the glass has been great.
Luke, you've had 3 of your best shooting games here in a row. Is that changes you've made? Is it spacing in the offense, or is it just part of being a shooter?
Yeah, I think it's a little bit of everything that you listed, honestly. Something that the coaches always say is water finds its level. I came into the season as a career 40% guy, and people knew that. And when I'm not there, it's going to find its level. So I had the confidence, and my teammates had the confidence in me to know that when I'm out there, it's going to go up. I'm not going to lose that confidence in myself. And Coach Walsh, actually, he played a similar role to me in college, so he understands the shooting slumps and ups and downs of having that role on a team. So he actually gave me a book that I've been reading. I think it's really helped, honestly. I started reading it 3 games ago, since I've started shooting the ball well. And I think that helps a little bit, but it's just a whole lot of everything, staying in the gym, staying consistent to the process and what I do. And, when you got teammates that have trust in you and a coaching staff that, never loses faith in what you do, then good things happen. It's called something Mind. It's a guy that he worked in the MLB, and he was like a psychologist, basically like a sports psychologist, and it's just about clearing your mind and kind of just letting everything let everything happen. So yeah.
Last question, Dylan.
Yeah, Luke, just kind of expanding on that a little bit. You've obviously been starting the last couple of games here after coming off the bench. Just how much more comfortable are you starting to feel with an expanded role here?
Yeah, I'm super comfortable. I definitely think my teammates make it easy for me. When I'm starting in the game, the offense looks a little bit different. I think that helps kind of everybody that's involved. We're able to get ball looks. Being able to space the floor with another shooter has been great for our team. And, it's just kind of been the story of my career ever since I've been in and out of the lineups, just playing whatever role I need to play. So when my teammates, like I said, have confidence in me, it's, whatever role they want me to play, I'm going to do it to the most of I can.
All right, thanks, guys.
Bug ball.
Thank you.